Hello and welcome to the Energy Lab. I'm Anna. So here we explore the subtleties of subtle energies to help you develop a little bit more sensitivity to subtle energies, to notice a little bit of the differences between what different elements and aspects of subtle energies feel like. So this can actually help through these practices develop your intuitive skills as you get a stronger sense of the differences of the types of energies that are floating around. So we're working through the elements at the moment. And so the elements are the building blocks of life in the world around us. So each of these has a subtle element aspect to it, the subtle side of these energies. So last week we went and did a little bit of a practice on subtle air and sensing subtle air. So I just want to review some of my thoughts around that, just to give a bit of reflection for you to figure out what was different for you, what was similar, what it brought up for you in the aspects of working with subtle air. So what I noticed when I touched and connect with subtle air over the past little while is I can really notice the lightness in my body, especially if I bring that sense of the subtle air all around me, if I begin to feel the air within my own energy body, within my own physical body, connecting with, because within my physical body is the element of air and the subtle element of air. So when I'm tuning in just to sort of feel that aspect most strongly within my body, I can really connect with it and feel that lightness kind of all the way through my physicality. And it has sort of a little bit of a sense of expansion. Like I can almost feel like my hands getting a little bit bigger, my body getting a little bit bigger. And I can feel that lightness, a little bit of almost weightlessness. The more I tune into it, the more I can feel that. But if I go too far, I can definitely feel myself moving into beginning to feel a little bit dizzy and lightheaded. So that's when I know I've used it too much. Subtle air is probably one of the elements I use the least, so I do have noticed that it'll be a good idea for me to bring it in a little bit more. And then of course air, it connects with our thoughts, the mental planes, transmissions of ideas. So when I connect into the aspect which is even more subtle than working with what is going on in the cells of my body, I can notice that shift in my field of tuning into the realm of the thoughts and the subtle element of air. I can feel sort of almost the energy from my head kind of shifting outwards, and it's like I can get a sense of all the little thoughts and the ideas floating around within the auric field. So I found that really interesting. So if you have some other experiences with subtle air, I'd love to hear about them.